Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about some big Boruto news, so without further ado, let's get into this. So today we're going to be talking about interview between Kishimoto and also Ikemoto. And they're going to be discussing about, the Boruto manga and all that. And, Jackson on Twitter tweeted it out and he gave me the Italian translation, and I translated to English and all that. So, thanks for Jackson for doing that. And then of course I translated it, but anyways, I have the statement right here. I'm gonna read it, the full thing. So yeah, let's get into this. So I'm gonna read it from the start. So it says, we managed to attend a press conference with Mikio Ikemoto, designer of Boruto, the manga born from the ashes of Naruto that tells the deeds of the new generation of the ninja of the village of the leaf. Ikemoto, host of Planet Manga, answered the questions of the journalists present. Here are the most interesting considerations that are, Erison, which I don't know what that word means. Master Ikemoto proves to be a young man of great shyness, a characteristic, he says, which also reverberates in his work. In fact, he said he felt very much the pressure that comes from public expectations, despite very little follow social media, and only recently realized that there are those who know him well and follow his career. In fact, Luca Comics and Games is the first comic show in general to which it was sent as Mikio Ikemoto. Not only the pressure also depends on the editors and the Japanese mangaka, by tradition put the younger screenwriters and designers under the grill. Ikemoto pressed that there is parallel between the relationship between Naruto and Boruto, and that between him and Masashi Kishimoto, he often draws inspiration from the way the most famous author relates to him to describe the interactions between father and son in stories. We asked him if Boruto, who tells a new generation of Konoha's ninja, is inspired by the first part of Naruto, the pre-Shippuden one, in which the group dimension was very strong and followed not only the deeds of main protagonists, but the groups of whole getting littered. Generally, it is considered the best part of the manga, while in the second that generally component is very diluted. Even Ikemoto was missing so much that he does not fear to define Shippuden less interesting than the first narrative cycles, aka he's liking like part 1 Naruto over, Shippuden. The choice was to go back to showing a growth process and is therefore normal that there are some similarities. We then asked Ikemoto if he found that the example of Boruto could be productive, expanding the narrative universe of successful work, which is very normal in the Western comic but less frequent in the East. He confirmed to be a fan of the continuity. Also, for he agreed to work with Naruto, although not the rule in Japan. He would like to see more universes continuing in their stories from characters in series already anticipated. Kishimoto has left carte blanche, I don't know how to say that, on design of the characters. That's why some have softer strokes and are slightly different as regards some details. In his version and realization, quite simply, sometimes Naruto's dad pointed out to him that he let himself go a little too much, especially on the character of Sarada. So basically, the highlights of that Jackson put out on Twitter, he's saying that Ikemoto likes part 1 over, part 2, aka he likes OG Naruto over Shippuden. Kishimoto commented on Sarada in the manga that her design is a little too much. So, her dress, they're probably saying that her dress is a little too high, and her shoes, she's wearing like heels instead of like normal sandals on or something like that. Kishimoto is kind of critiquing Ikemoto in that area, and like he doesn't really like that too much. And then the last highlight is Ikemoto was asked about Kawaki and Boruto in the future, but he didn't answer due to spoilers. So we don't really know too much what he's trying to do with Kawaki and Boruto, but like I said, you don't want to spoil this. So yeah, that's pretty much all we know about for right now, including it says Boruto, Sarada, Mitsuki, and Naruto's voice actors will be attending this year's Boruto panel in Jump Festa, which, you know, that's cool and all, but it's not too important. So that's pretty much all the highlights from the statement, from this interview, you know, to Kishimoto and Ikemoto and all that. So, you know, that's pretty much all I had to bring you guys for today. I hope you guys like this video. And also make sure you subscribe if you're new, and like this video to support your boy. But anyways, it's been your boy Dio Balboa. I'm out.